We are now live. We're live on Twitter, live on TikTok, live on YouTube, live on YouTube. I'm about to go live on YouTube mobile. What up, guys? What up, man? Happy Saturday, everybody. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it, man. Let's get straight to it like it's nothing to it. Yes, man? It should be right there. I just grabbed it. What up, guys? What up, man? Happy Saturday. Into it. There it is. Yep. We are live. There it is. Okay, let's go live on YouTube mobile. Here we go. Let's break down all of today's MLB and NFL games. Yeah. What up, guys? What up, man? What up, guys? Happy Saturday, guys. We got a lot to talk about. Guys. Happy Saturday. Let's get it. Okay, we are live on Twitter, live on YouTube mobile, live on TikTok. Man, we're live everywhere. What's up, guys? What up? To Trail. What's up, brother? Hope you guys are having a great day so far, man. Happy Saturday. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Stick around for a NFL and MLB. We could talk a little bit NFL, but stick around for a MLB breakdown like no other, man. We are just getting started. We're about to get the whole squad in here, man. It's fun. Fun times around here. He said, trust me, the Dodgers are winning tonight with Bassett pitching. Let's talk about it, man. I'm down. We can start there. Let's start with Toronto versus the Dodgers. So the Dodgers are now they're a big favorite here at home at -170. Okay. In terms of the bats, it definitely does look like the batting edge is going to go to Toronto. But again, I didn't call a lot of things right on Rapid Fire yesterday. But one thing I did call out several times was that Toronto just scored 45 runs in Colorado. They scored 20 the night before. So these numbers are definitely inflated here. They're a good offense, very good offense, but everything is showing number one across the board here. In terms of pitching, Bassett. With Bassett pitching on... yeah. Sorry, man. Why did I have a brain fart there? Toronto has Chris Bassett. Yes, on the road, he's been awful. In his last 5 games on the road, he's given up 19 runs over 18 innings. Yes, he does. I do see that 6.45 ERA on the road. So he's been struggling all season long on the road. But, man, you got Blake Snell here. Are you really trusting Blake Snell? This is his second game back from injury. He gave up 3 runs in 5 innings in his last game in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a cold lineup. So the fact that they got him for 3 is actually pretty impressive. He did have some AAA starts. He did have some rehab starts. He did pretty good in those. Blake Snell did 2 runs in 13 innings. But, yeah, man, I think the tale still remains to be told here. You said Dodgers and don't think about it. In fact, I think there's more value on Toronto here. Toronto took an L yesterday. They have the better bats, or probably just as good bats. Chris Bassett, yes, he has his problems on the road. But Blake Snell, I'm not in a rush. To back him. He looked awful. 3 runs in 5 innings against that Tampa Bay team last week is awful. I'm not in a rush to back Blake Snell, man. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Hit the follow button. Yo, bro, I hope you have a great day today. Thank you, YTS. I appreciate that, man. That's love. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button, and if it's your first time here, do not miss out on these streams. I'm out here cooking every single day, man. We have one game that's about to start, Washington versus San Francisco. We should probably update some numbers real quick, man. We should update some numbers before everybody gets here. before everybody gets here. College football futures. I'm not ready to talk college football futures yet, man, but definitely hit the follow button because my college football was another level. 68% on the entire season last year. 68%. 13 out of 15 weeks were in the green, man. So consider hit the follow button. Consider hitting the follow button because the college football here is no joke, man. We don't play any games with that. Let's update some numbers here, guys, before everybody gets here, and let's see. Let's make sure we know where we're at, guys. Let's start with MLB, and then we could spend some time on NFL as well. Let me just see where the Milwaukee line is at now. Milwaukee line is still minus 125. Kansas City is down to minus 122. Cleveland minus 133. The Cubs minus 113 here. Texas with DeGrom on the mound. Okay, they're up to minus 134. Arizona minus 120, minus 227. The Padres line has dipped big time, big time. And that Dodgers line, before I even looked at the Dodgers line moving, I already told you I wasn't too sure about the Dodgers, guys. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. There's a lot of spam comments on YouTube mobile, but if you guys want to join me on my YouTube stream, I am sharing my screen on YouTube. Link is in bio, guys. What up, PSI? How are you doing, brother? Hope you're having a great Saturday. Let's get it, man. There's so many NFL games. Can you upload earlier? Good point. Good point. Yes. Yesterday I did run out of time. Completely ran out of time. If I get off of here sooner, yes, I can get rapid fire NFL included on the baseball video as well. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. With NFL, I'm not gonna take up too much time on rapid fire for that. If I do put it on there, it's just gonna be a quick, like, what would I take? Less than 5 seconds. Okay, I have studied some of the backup quarterbacks. I still need to finish up a little bit more, but I have a pretty good idea of where the value is at with NFL today. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. We are already 4 for 4 on preseason, NFL preseason. I put out 4 plays for the Discord. All 4 of them have hit. We started with the Chargers in the Hall of Fame game, and then 3-0 this week. So not bad, not bad. I think there are spots where you could pick your spots and find some value. Keep in mind that these dogs, man, in the preseason, you definitely should be sprinkling the dogs. These dogs have been barking so far. Let's get it, guys. Okay, double tap the screen, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen and I'll scroll up and find your play. Hello, I just subscribed. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Hit the subscribe button, guys. I'm gonna give you guys good information every single day. Every single day I'm out here working. Don't matter if it's a good day, bad day. Yesterday was a great day, but it don't matter. I'm still showing up here. Stay humble, man. Every single day, right? Paul and Ryan are double tapping. Let me check on Paul and Ryan. Hey, Lou, I appreciate that, man. He says, love you, man. You're a go. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Kayla, I see you a few times. I don't see Ryan. I'm checking on the other guys. Kayla and JD, I got you. Kayla says, what do you think about the White Sox team total over? Let's see, man. Can we back them today? Cleveland versus the White Sox. Joey Cantillo on one side, Sean Burke on the other side. In terms of the bats, it definitely does look like those White Sox bats are starting to come back down to earth a little bit. Not drastically, but they're not as hot as they were before. They are up against Joey Cantillo, and yes, he's definitely very hittable. His numbers lately are worse than his full season numbers. But this is still, according to the advanced numbers, is still kind of a good lineup. My bigger problem is that it's the White Sox, of course, and their bats are kind of declining. My problem is if you don't get your runs against the Cleveland starter, Cantillo, good luck getting it against this Cleveland bullpen. This Cleveland bullpen is probably the best in all of MLB over the last 7 days, over the last 14 days. So do keep that in mind that Cleveland has one of the top bullpens. I'm not completely in love with that. Plus, you would also have to like the full game over. You would like to have some runs scored here. Let me see if that's something that I could get behind here. White Sox and Guardians. It looks okay. It looks okay. This is a ballpark that is favorable to the over. In White Sox and Chicago White Sox home games, the over is 30-22. I would say it looks okay. It looks okay. Maybe consider cutting that down to just first 5. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss these streams. I'm out here cooking every single day. If you guys want to join the Discord, that's where I drop a free play every single day. Okay, I give you one of my top plays for free every single day. Yesterday it was Brewers by 1. Look at me, man. I'm over here trying to be careful with the juice. There was a minus 145 out there. I really could have sent that, but I sent the -1. We got the push on the free play, and that was one of my official plays as well. It's always one of my official plays. But the rest of the card swept. We got a clean sweep on everything else. We went 4 for 4, including a combination play. You guys know what that is. Combination play plus 400. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's go. Who wants to go next, guys? Double tap the screen if you have something for me, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Somebody. If not, we got to check some boxes, man. PSI says Guardians bullpen. Yes. So they clearly play on themselves, man. So that's interesting there, man. Paul says, what do you think about the Orioles and A's to go over? Let's talk about Baltimore versus the Athletics here. This market is already disagreeing with you. This market opened the total at 10. Looks like it is down to 9.5. The public is playing it down though. 85% of the public is on the under, so I wouldn't really sweat that too much. Let's look at the pitching matchup. You do have Jackson Perkins going for the Athletics, Brandon Young on the other side. Both of these guys are definitely hittable. The Athletics got some bats. Baltimore, their bats are cooling off a little bit. Would you go over in this game? I'm not taking under, that's for sure. I don't trust these pitchers, and this is the 5th best ballpark for overs. Overs hit here at 55% on the year, 29 and 24. So you got hot bats, at least on the Athletic side. You got pitchers that could get hit, and you are in an overs ballpark. If you're on the over, go ahead, brother. Sounds good, man. NFL, we could talk about NFL. Let's start with MLB, and then we can shift gears to NFL. What's my free play? My free play will drop in the Discord. Link is in bio. That's where all my free plays drop. Link is in bio, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's go. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Otherwise, we're going to keep this thing going. Okay, trusting the Cubs. I've seen that question a few times. I got you, Future Jay. Not present day Jay, man. This is Future Jay here. He says, between the Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals, what do you think about this game? Okay, this is a good one, man. The Cubs had Matthew Boyd yesterday, and they couldn't do anything about it. What do you guys think? Let's put this one up for a poll real quick. Give me blue. Give me blue for the Cubs, red for the Cardinals. What side are you on today, guys? Red for the Cardinals, blue for the Cubs. What side are you on? Just hit the little tap here for what side you guys are on, and then let's talk about it. It is Colin Ray versus Andre Palante. Cubs versus Cardinals. Nice little NL Central matchup here on a Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon. Cubs and Cardinals. So let's see. This line is not really moving at all. This thing is staying pretty put, and of course the public is all over the Cubs. The Cubs are coming off of an embarrassing loss, and I've been telling you guys, if you've been watching me for a while, you know the Cubs after a loss are a play-on team. Maybe they're obviously they don't have the greatest season going on, but they're maybe a team that's going to zigzag, right? They're just zigzagging through the whole season because they have an impressive 34-14 record after a loss. This is a team that knows how to bounce back. They are 71% best team in the MLB after a loss. In terms of bats, these bats are pretty even. I'm not really seeing an advantage here. In terms of pitching, I'm not seeing an advantage either. Colin Ray, hittable. Andre Palante, hittable. Both of them are a little bit better on the road. Colin Ray, a little bit better for Andre Palante at home. The advanced numbers are really identical as well. This is a pick'em, and I could see why. I can see exactly why this is a pick'em. This is crazy. But for me, the only way to play this would be the Cubs after that embarrassing loss, and the Cubs in general after a loss is a good play. I hope that answered your question, man. If you have any follow-up questions, let me know. Let's get it, guys. We are just getting started, man. We are just getting started. Let's check some boxes, guys. Let's check some boxes real quick, and then we're going to come back to all the questions. And then we're going to leave some time for NFL as well, because I want to pick your brain with NFL. You're welcome, Abel. I got you, brother. Let's see, man. Who got embarrassed yesterday? Who got their butts whooped? Who got the chancla? That would be the Nationals. The Nationals got their butts whooped. They put up 0 runs yesterday in San Francisco. I thought there could be value on Washington, but yeah, man. I said on Rapid Fire, I said that was my only pass. It's just ugly. It's just ugly. Washington not winning games right now. In terms of who got their butts whooped, who else? The Kansas City Royals, another dog that could have been barked. Guys, I think it was all favorites yesterday. I think all the favorites hit. So, again, that doesn't happen every single day. Those dogs are going to be barking again soon. Today, Kansas City is coming off of that 5-run loss. They lost 4-9 to Minnesota. Another team that got their butts whooped, we just talked about the Cubs. They got their butts whooped. Texas, they lost 9-1. We got that one with Philly. Philly was one of my top plays yesterday. Colorado got their butts whooped. They were not barking. San Diego got their butts whooped yesterday. Believe it or not, they got their butts whooped, and Boston picked up a big 10-2 win yesterday. Let's talk about where the line opened and where it's at now, guys. Let's talk about. Listen up. This is your line movement here, and this is really important because the line is moving in favor of the Angels today. This line is moving in favor of the Angels. This line once again, guys. Cincinnati opened up as a road fave, and now they are an underdog. This line is moving in favor of Pittsburgh, and it has crossed the 0 point there. This line is moving in favor of the Mets today. This line is moving in favor of Kansas City. This line is moving in favor of the White Sox, and it's in reverse. This line is moving in favor of the Arizona Diamondbacks. This line is moving in favor of Boston, and this line is moving in favor of Toronto. Last game of the night, Seattle. Seattle is where the line is moving. So those are that is where the market is moving these lines. Let's get back to questions, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen, and I'll scroll up and find your play. If you're watching me on YouTube, just know there's 2 YouTube streams. There's the YouTube mobile stream right here, and then I'm sharing my screen on my main page. If you go to my main profile, there should be a button here to go to my main profile. You can see my screen share. PSI says, what do you think about the Tigers today? Let's take a look at Detroit. Detroit versus the Angels. This is a big price difference from yesterday. Detroit was minus 300. Crazy. I said the Angels were barking, and they definitely were. They covered the 1.5, which definitely was plus money as well. I got that at plus 115. Today, we have Kikuchi versus Morton. Charlie Morton here. This line is moving in favor of the Angels, like we talked about. In terms of the bats, I definitely have an advantage here with the Detroit bats. The bullpen looks pretty. Looks like a big discrepancy here between the bullpens. The Angels bullpen is one of the tops in the league. Detroit not one of the tops. In terms of pitching, am I seeing an advantage here? Not too much. If anything, there's a slight edge to Charlie Morton, and a lot of people would think Kikuchi might be the better pitcher because he's an all-star. He was an all-star this year, and Kikuchi not having post all-star break that he is expected to be having. Kikuchi's numbers are really not that impressive. They're not bad either, but they're not impressive. 12 runs over 25 innings, definitely a big difference from his overall full season ERA. Here's one thing I noticed when I was looking at Kikuchi starts. Okay, he doesn't have to pitch on the road a whole lot. In his last 6 starts, he's pitched only 1 of them on the road. So the majority of his games have been at home. So his numbers really could look even worse because he's not at the comfort of his own home today. Meanwhile, Charlie Morton looks pretty decent there. So all of that to say, what side would I be on here? The market is moving this thing in favor of the Angels. The Angels have lost 3 in a row. This looks ugly. I'm not completely sold on Detroit. I'm really stuck on this one. This one's probably going to be a push because it's not a pass for me. So I'm not really seeing too much advantage here. I would kind of want to back the Angels bullpen. There's a strong angle there for the Angels bullpen being one of the top units in the last 14 days, last 30 days. Detroit definitely a weaker unit. Because I'm not seeing a lot of discrepancies here, I think the dog might be barking here again with the Angels. The Angels have been a really, really good road team all season long, and in the last 30 days, they are ranked 4th. We could talk about scoreless first inning. We could talk about it. What's your best play so far? One of my top plays drops in the Discord every single day. Link is in bio. If that link doesn't work for you, send me a message. I'll get you the link for the Discord. That's where my plays drop. Morton has really good numbers historically against the Angels. I don't go too much into the history books, brother. I am looking at this season. This season against the Angels, yes, he is 0 runs in 7 innings. Pretty good numbers there. And at home, when he was at home with his last team, I think it was Baltimore. Yep, Baltimore. He gave up 0 runs in 5 innings. So really good numbers there against the Angels. I don't go too much into history. I would go, the furthest I would go back is a year. I would look at last year to really, because these teams change and the pitchers change. Let's go, guys. Let's get it, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's see, guys. I'm trying to get to everybody. If you have something for me, double tap the screen, double tap, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Chris, what's good, bro? Covey, my bad, brother. Covey, I've seen you a few times. He says, what do you think about the Brewers? Let's talk about Milwaukee versus the Mets. Chicago. The New York Mets versus Milwaukee. Let's put up a poll for this one, guys. Give me red. Give me red for the Mets. Give me blue for the Brewers. What side are you on today, guys? Red for the Mets, blue for the Brewers. It is Frankie Montas versus Tobias Myers, okay? If that doesn't sound too familiar to you, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. We haven't seen Tobias Myers in a while. He's getting recalled up here from AAA, and I believe this is his second start back. Let me see. Let me just make sure. I want to give you guys accurate information always. So for the Mets, guys, you might see a different pitcher. But Frankie Montas is going to be the primary pitcher there for the New York Mets. I believe they have a different opener, but that opener is only going to go maybe 1 inning, maybe 2 usually. In terms of Tobias Myers, yes, he is getting recalled up here from AAA. So a minor league pitcher. This is his first game back, actually. First game back, he went down to AAA. Now he's back up in the majors. So first game back. Let me put that there. So yeah, man, these pitchers are not reliable. Who the hell is Frankie Montas and Tobias Myers? Both of them are, none of them really pitchers that I want to trust with my hard-earned bread. Frankie Montas, terrible numbers this season overall. Terrible numbers in his last 5 games. He's given up 19 runs over 23 innings. He is just as bad on the road, too. 12 runs over 13 innings. Tobias Myers, the times we have seen him up here in Major League Baseball, his numbers are pretty bad. I'm not going to say terrible, but 7 runs given up over 15 innings for Tobias Myers. So not a pitcher that I trust. And this is his first game back up in Major Leagues. The last game he started was in AAA, and he got destroyed. He got destroyed. Somebody said there's no way the Mets drop another game. Bro, they've lost 5 games in a row. They are not a team that knows how to bounce back. They're a team that definitely can go into slumps for a while. And my biggest problem with the Mets is their bats are so cold. And because their bats are so cold and neither pitcher is one that I could really trust, I would just have to default to say that I would prefer the hotter bats. We talked about this like 3 or 4 days ago with Milwaukee, guys. Their bats are so hot. And I've never seen anything like this. That the hitters from 2 to 8, all of them from 2 to 8, the middle of the lineup, pretty much the whole lineup, all of them are in the top 30, I believe, or top 50. Okay, all of them super good. Look, let me pull up the numbers, guys, so you can see it. It's pretty impressive. Again, guys, I'm sharing my screen on YouTube. Feel free to join me there. So it looks like they probably cooled off a little bit here now, but still. Collins, Yelich, Vogt, Perkins, Terang, and then Ortiz. 7 out of their 9 hitters, 6 out of their 9 hitters are in the top 60, top 70 for all of MLB. So Milwaukee, I would just default to Milwaukee picking up another win here. But it definitely does look like I have a batting edge there. But it definitely does look like they're starting to cool off a little bit. Milwaukee was definitely hot for a long time. The Mets have definitely been cold here for a while. I would expect some regression a little bit to the mean, but for the moment, I'm gonna say Milwaukee here again today. That's crazy. Not so crazy, brother. What a crazy day yesterday on the Discord. This man's the truth. Thank you, Chris. Yes, man, we got ourselves a 4-0 day, 4-0. On the video, I said 4 for 4. Just got to keep it clean, you know. So a 4 for 4 day yesterday, man. We hit all 4 plays, including a lay. We put a 3-team layout plus 400. Man, it was a good day. Let's pull it up. Let's do another one today, man. I'm trying to go back to back. I am not happy with that. Hey, bro, can you adjust your date for Philippines time? Because I got lost sometimes. Brother, I put August 8th. Today is August 9th. So it's going to have August 9th. How else can I do it for you, brother? Yeah, I'm not sure how else I can help you with that, man. Just know when I post a video and it says it's recently posted, it's for the games that are about to start. Okay, I usually post the video like 2 hours in advance, maybe 1 hour in advance. Make sure you're following, guys, so you're not gonna get a ton of time to lock the plays in. So do how long is Mahomes playing today? Yeah, we could talk about that. Make sure you're following so you get the videos with time to spare. If it was just posted, just know we're talking about those games, brother. That's probably my best word of advice. Otherwise, the date is on there. Just know today's August 9th for us, and the games are about to start in 3 hours for us. Double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Marcelino, what's good, brother? He says, what do you think about, what did he say? He says, what do you think about the Athletics today? The Athletics are on the road in Baltimore here. Jackson Perkins on one side, Brandon Young on the other side. And we're definitely getting to the point of the season where you're seeing a lot of pitchers out here that you haven't seen all year, man, or just names that are not really really familiar here. You have one here with Jackson Perkins. Looks like he's a bullpen guy. He is starting today's game, and his numbers are pretty bad, pretty average. 6 runs given up in 13 innings. On the road, much better. 1 run over 11 innings. On the road, a little bit better numbers there. Brandon Young, he's a rookie. He's been bad all season long. If you're on the Athletics here, I do think you have the better bats with the Athletics. The last 7 days, the bats, the Athletics kind of just blew up in Washington, and now they're here in Baltimore. I would say the small lean here, the Athletics to bounce back after yesterday's game. They have a pitcher that his road numbers are better. They have the bats that I trust a little bit more. I think the Athletics bats are hotter, and they actually have a bullpen edge as well. With the bullpen, I'm not talking about bullpen usage. That's another thing we have to look at. But overall, ERA, WHIP over the last 14 days, over the last 7 days, the Athletics bullpen is a good one. So, or better than Baltimore at least. So, to answer your question, yes, I think the Athletics are the better side. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you're on YouTube, there's 2 YouTube streams going on. There's a YouTube mobile stream. There's a second stream where I am sharing my screen, excuse me. My man Soar says, what do you think about the Royals today? Kansas City versus Minnesota. Noah Cameron on one side, Bailey Ober on the other side. This is a good one. This is a decent one. Let's talk about it real quick, man. Let's put up a poll. This will be the Royals. Give me, let's stick to the road team on red. So red for the Royals, blue for the Twins. What side are you on today, guys? Are you on Kansas City or are you on Minnesota? Give me red for the Royals, blue for the Twins. What side are you on today? This is Noah Cameron versus Bailey Ober. Just tap the emoji there, man. You don't have to go find the emoji. Just tap it there. Noah Cameron is up against Bailey Ober. This line definitely looks like it's moving in favor of the Kansas City here. Kansas City, guys, is the most public play of the day for sure. You got 82% of the public. Welcome, guys. Whoever just joined the Discord, welcome, man. Click around. I'll send you a welcome message when I get out here. Kansas City definitely looking like the most public play of the day. You have Noah Cameron here. In terms of the bats, it looks like a pretty even batting matchup here. The bats between Kansas City and Minnesota, pretty even here. But what you do have is a clear pitching edge. Noah Cameron definitely, the rookie, definitely a better pitcher here. Bailey Ober, we haven't seen him up in the major leagues for a little bit. That's because he was on the injury list, okay? So he had a bad hip. This is his second game back. In his first game back, he gave up 4 runs in 5 innings, so pretty bad numbers there. And now we're trusting him to have his second start here. Whether he's healthy or not, his numbers are bad. 29 runs given up in 26 innings. That is awful. At home, just as bad. 21 over 27 innings. Kansas City, you're playing this as Kansas City. I think that's the only way to play this, brother. I think you're on the right side there, man. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. I'm out here cooking every single day. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord, the link is in bio. Again, it was a 4-0 sweep for us yesterday. We've been breaking even a ton, man. I am ready to break through, okay? I'm tired of breaking even. It's fine, though. Breaking even, a push is a win in this industry. But we are due for our next bull run. We're trying to go on our next heater. Yesterday was a good start, 4-0, but I'm not happy with that. We're going to keep working. We're gonna go for another sweep today. The link is in the bio if you guys want to join the Discord. $20, man. $20. Finn, what's up, brother? Finn, how you doing, brother? Hope you're having a great day, man. Finn is one of the few students that is doing the build your own model course, man. He's learning pretty fast. If you guys are interested in building your own model, send me a message. I'm going to have individual one-on-one sessions going forward. I'm going to have individual one-on-one sessions if you're interested in building your model the way I have mine. It's not going to look exactly like mine, but I can give you the blueprint to how to get it to this point, and we can do as many sessions as you want, guys. It's going to be a one-on-one sessions going forward. Let's get it, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Double tap, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Top preseason play. We can talk about preseason. Chasing is double tapping. Chasing says, can you help me out, bro? What are your thoughts on DeGrom and Giolito over 17 outs recorded for both of them? So let's check, man. DeGrom, is that a pitcher that I like going the distance? Guys, DeGrom, I said this in his last start. He is not pitching the way DeGrom should be pitching. This is one of those where I could put, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, I have a little face emoji here. Like, is this guy real? Is he fake? Who's fake? The people I hate. DeGrom here, just a tale of two halves or whatever. In the last 5 games are pretty bad. His full season is pretty bad, but this is one of those situations where I can say I think a lot of people are going to get tricked into the full season ERA and think DeGrom is pitching well. He's not. Okay, so DeGrom probably not pitching his best baseball right now. But you're taking the outs recorded, as in you are backing him today, right? Against Philadelphia, against this hot Philadelphia lineup, against a team that is showing pretty good play discipline. They are, 15th, 16th over the last 14 days with walks. Again, this is a hot lineup. DeGrom is not pitching well. I'm not sure if you have the positive regression coming here for Jacob DeGrom. It does help that he's at home, but I'm not sure if I love it, man. In general, I like to fade teams. I like to fade pitchers that have that are elite, right? Like the Max Frieds of the world, or the DeGroms of the world. When they're pitching bad, like DeGrom is right now, he's given up 16 runs over 27 innings. If that doesn't sound so bad, look at the last 2 starts, 10 runs over 10 innings. That's a perfect 9.0 ERA. He does pitch way better at home. So a lot of that damage has come on the road. Here at home, though, I'm not sure that I want to back Texas in any form, including their pitcher. I would lean Philadelphia in the game, so I'm not sure that DeGrom can stay in this game really long, man. Giolito, the other part of that question was Giolito to get his outs. On the road, he does struggle. We've known that all season long. He definitely does struggle here. San Diego just got embarrassed yesterday. I don't know about this one either, man. San Diego has some hot bats. But I will say you have Michael King on the other side, and he's coming off an injury, so I would expect Boston's Lucas Giolito to have a long leash today. I would expect him to have a long leash, so if you're on outs recorded for Lucas Giolito, I'm not going to talk you off of it. You're welcome, Chasing. No problem, man. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. I'm out here cooking every single day. Marlins Game 2. Who won Game 1? I got so many games to discuss, man. Who won Game 1? I'm not tracking Game 2, guys. But if you tell me that the Braves won Game 1, which I have no idea how that turned out, but I would probably lean Marlins in Game 2, the better team. 1-7. Atlanta's up 7-1. Crazy. Marlins 5-1 yesterday. Yep, that was a good win for us yesterday. Let's go, guys. Double tap if you have something for me, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Jack Perkins, yeah, man. I don't. If you guys are confused about him, oh my god, give me 1 second here. If you guys are confused about Jack Perkins, yeah, I would be too. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it, man. Okay, Jaw is double tapping. He says, "What do you think about Jack Perkins?" So you're talking about Jackson Perkins there for the Athletics, man. I don't want too much to do with him. This is ugly, man. There's a lot of pitchers here that you can't really trust. Jackson Perkins is one of those that overall, he's a bullpen guy, so he doesn't go a whole lot of innings. But the innings that he does go aren't really good. In fact, instead of doing that, let me pull up the bullpen depth chart here and see out of the entire bullpen how good or bad is the Jackson Perkins here. He's not a bullpen guy. He's a starter. So not a pitcher that I really trust, man. Baltimore, their bats could be back. So I'm not in a rush to back Jackson Perkins, man. Vizzy said, Padres sold me yesterday. Are they good to bounce back today? Let's talk about this one, man. This is Boston versus San Diego. Let's put up a poll for this real quick. It's going to be between the Red Sox and the Padres. Give me red. Red for the Red Sox, guys. What side are you on today? Red for the Red Sox, blue for the Padres. Red for the Red Sox, blue for the Padres. What side are you on today, guys? Are you on Boston Red Sox or the San Diego Padres? You got Lucas Giolito on one side. You got Michael King on the other side. This line is moving in favor of Boston. The bats, man, both of these bats are really hot. Both of them are really good right now. Bullpens are very identical. But what you have is a situation with the San Diego pitcher, Michael King. He's coming off the injury list, okay? So we haven't seen these guys since May 18th, okay? This is a long time ago, three months ago now. We haven't seen him. He had an injury to his shoulder on his throwing arm, so keep that in mind. This guy only made one rehab start, and he got rocked. He got rocked in rehab, 6 runs in 3 innings in AAA. He got rocked by minor league pitchers. Now he's got to come up to Major League with only 1 rehab start against a hot Boston lineup after injuring his shoulder, and we haven't seen him in 3 months. I know Boston just spanked them yesterday. I don't like to take a team to spank them twice in a row. That's what I told you. That was my problem with Toronto yesterday. Boston, Giolito, Giolito has shown flashes of being good, and I know he's worse on the road, but the only way I could play this is Boston because Michael King is coming off of a significant injury, and he did not rehab enough. No thank you for me if you're on the Padres, brother. Red because the Padres got me every... Yo, guys, believe it or not, you guys know it. Sometimes the best times to go back to a team is when you just lost with them, okay? And it wasn't easy with the Marlins yesterday, right? The Marlins sold 2 days ago on Thursday, right? Y'all remember that sneaky Thursday play against the Braves? I fell for it. I told you guys, yo, it's sneaky. Watch out for the Braves here. I ended up falling for it anyways, and we were on the Marlins, okay? Yesterday, though, I'm like, damn it, this thing looks sketchy again. It looks sketchy again. But I'm gonna trust my cap, and yesterday was Miami easy, man. Miami easy. So keep that in mind, guys. Sometimes the best time to go back to a team is when you just lost with them or when somebody else lost with them. So when people are giving up on a team, that's usually when I'm interested in them. Let's go. Double tap, guys. Double tap if you have something for me, and I'll scroll up and find your play. I think I'm all caught up now. Let's go, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, that's where I drop one of my top plays every single day for free. You get one of my top plays every single day for free. I got you guys a push yesterday, man. If you guys took Brewers straight up, that was probably it was an affordable price. I probably should have sent it, but it's all good. It's all good. Let's get it, guys. Jaw is double tapping. I got you, Jaw. Jaw says, I'm still seeing Jack Perkins. This is the last thing you said, brother. If you have something for me, just drop it, and I got you. Guys, let's check some boxes real quick. Let's talk about who is in a good situational spot. I told you guys once. I told you guys many times. Chicago Cubs after a loss, the best team after a loss. They are here against St. Louis after a loss. They are 34-14, 71% after a loss. Pretty good numbers there. Another team that's really good at bouncing back. I tried to keep this at top 5. It's honorable mentions to San Diego. San Diego is 6. They are 30-21. 30-21 after a loss. 30 out of 51. I don't know if I'm not gonna check a box there. In terms of let's see, on the road, home favorite, road dogs. I'm not seeing too many edges on that on the slate for that. Let's talk about who's ranked better than their opponents, guys. These teams are just in a different league. San Francisco is ranked much higher than Washington. Washington, maybe they have packed it up at some point here. Another team that is. These teams appear to be heading in opposite directions, guys. The Angels might be ranked higher than Detroit right now. Pay attention. That might be a barking dog there. Again, I told you guys that was a barking dog yesterday. Of course, I sprinkled on the straight up. That did not hit. But the +2, the +1.5, all of that hit, man. So don't get greedy with it. You know, definitely layer your plays accordingly, man. I'm not going to hold your hands, like I said, on rapid fire. I'm just going to tell you what side I like, man. The Athletics, they are ranked higher than Baltimore. Milwaukee is almost night and day compared to the Mets right now. That's a little alarming here. Cleveland is ranked higher than the White Sox. I could believe that. Philadelphia Phillies are ranked higher than Texas. Okay. Arizona is ranked higher than Colorado. Everybody is. Boston is ranked higher than San Diego. And that's going to do it for who is just ranked higher than their opponent, guys. Let's talk about real quick who has the batting edge today. In all these games, who are the offenses that you could trust? The San Francisco Bats. It looks like they got some bats. They're hitting right now. I'm going to say San Francisco has good bats. They have a batting edge today. Detroit has a batting edge over the Angels. Who else, guys? Who else? The Pittsburgh Pirates have a batting edge over Cincinnati. The Milwaukee Brewers have a clear batting edge over Milwaukee. Moving on here, Philadelphia has a clear batting edge over Texas. Shout out my man Slater in the Discord. He said, I don't know about Philadelphia today. He's my Philadelphia native. Come on, brother. Just trust me, bro. Trust me. Seattle has a batting edge over Tampa Bay. That is it for who has the batting edge today, guys. Only 6-7 different teams have a batting edge over their opponent. But this is a extra batting edge here. Listen up, guys. These are your teams. I got you guys. Give me one moment. These are your teams that are better against left-handed or right-handed pitcher. This is a mismatch here between San Francisco and Washington, because San Francisco, they are the 6th best team against righties. Washington, dead last against lefties. So that's an advantage there for the Giants. Another one here, Milwaukee. They are the number 2 team against righties. The Mets are the 27th best team against righties. So that's a big mismatch there. The Cubs, they didn't have a batting advantage overall, but they do have a batting advantage when it comes to versus righties. They are the 17th best team versus righties. St. Louis is dead last, the 30th team against righties. Here's a pretty big one. Philadelphia. They not only have a batting advantage overall, they are the 3rd best team against righties. And one more here, Toronto. Toronto has a batting advantage in this category. They are the 6th best team against lefties like Blake Snell tonight. One more, Seattle. The Mariners are the 10th best team against righties. You guys got all that? If not, head to my YouTube. Link is in bio. It's the same name, the Go Covers. I'm sharing my screen. I literally checked all the boxes. You don't have to write this down. I have it checked for you. And as I'm checking the boxes, you can see which team has more advantages than the other. And you should consider being on the teams that have more of an advantage. You can literally look at this and take the teams that have more green and avoid the teams that have red. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen right now if you have something for me, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Let's go, guys. Double tap. Who wants to go next? Give me 1 second. Let me grab my water bottle. Where's my water bottle? Let's get it, guys. Drew says, how do I join your stuff? The link for the stuff is in the Discord, bro. It's the good stuff, too. It's the stuff that I put a lot of work into. Every single play that goes out has to be well-versed, man. So yesterday was a perfect day for the Discord 4-0. If you want to consider joining, I feel like we're turning the corner right now, man. I feel like, guys, NFL preseason. We're 4-0 on preseason. I'm picking my spots carefully. Well, not so carefully because there's only been like 6 games and I already hit on 4 of them. But anyways, join the Discord. It is football season. I'm putting in work. Hit the follow button, and then if you want to join the Discord, link is in bio. Let's go. Starts at $20, bro. Double tap, guys. We could leave some time for NFL today, guys. Christian, I got you, man. Double tap the screen, guys, if you have something for me, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Otherwise, we're going to check some more boxes. I keep getting beat by 1 game every day. It sounds like you're doing a lot of lays, brother. Don't focus too much on lays. We do lays too, but we the bread and butter's got to be straight. So you got to straight play everything. I got obviously keeping it clean here, guys. You got to straight play everything and do the lays for the just for fun, just the cherry on top. We got you, man. If you join the Discord, you'll have the structure of how everything should be played out, and it's a winning formula. All right, guys, let's talk about who has a pitching edge real quick. Let's talk about who has a pitching edge in all these games today. It looks like Bradley Lord for Washington has a pitching edge here, but he's a bullpen guy. He's not going to go many innings, so I'm not going to check the box there. Jackson Perkins might have a pitching edge over Brandon Young. No, I'm not going to call that either. Noah Cameron, a pitching edge for Kansas City. Yes, I'm going to say yes. He does give Kansas City a pitching edge there. Not a whole lot of pitching edges today, guys. Bradley Blaylock might be better than Eduardo Rodriguez. Michael King, no, he's coming off an injury. If anything, I'm going to say that's a batting advantage. That's a pitching advantage for Boston there. Blake Snell, again, this is also his 2nd game back. Guys, it looks bad for pitching today. If you know what that means, that probably means it's better for overs instead of unders today, guys. Pay attention. There really aren't many more pitching edges here, man. What else can I say here? I want to look for more pitching edges, but there really aren't too many to choose from. It looks like it's just bad versus bad. Drop some NFL heaters. I got you. You guys want to switch to NFL? Give me a smiley face right now if you guys want to switch to NFL. We could switch to it, man. If you guys are ready, you guys are done with MLB. Give me red for NFL. Give me blue for MLB. What side are you on today? What side are you on today? MLB or NFL? Red for NFL. Football. My favorite my favorite baseball play will drop in the Discord. Everybody still wants to talk about baseball, bro. Looks like you're the only one that wants to talk football. Guys, we do better NFL. It's a small sample size. It's we're 4 for 4. Yeah, man. Once we go 10 for 10, then I'll say, okay, yeah, man, I'm seeing it pretty well. But yeah, we will leave some time for NFL. Give me a moment here because Finn, you've been asking about those splits against lefties and righty pitchers. I like I said, I've been tracking it. Yesterday was a 5-1 day for that. So if you had the batting edge against lefty and righty pitchers, 5-1 day yesterday. So again, something I'm going to keep a close eye on. It still looks like something I can't really count on too much. Football. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. Hey, my baby's here. My girl just showed up. My wife just showed up. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, link is in bio. I got you. We'll talk about some football. Basketball. My man threw us a curveball. Who has the better chance the game today between the Reds and the Cubs? Okay, let's talk about it real quick. St. Louis versus the Cubs, and then we'll go straight into NFL real quick after this. The Cubs versus the Cardinals. I have more advantages here for the Cubs. The Cubs after a loss. The Cubs after an embarrassing loss. But besides that, this looks like a pretty even matchup. The Cubs do have an advantage here against righty pitchers. St. Louis is not good against righty pitchers. Of the two, I would be considering the Cubs over the Cardinals. Talk about Mahomes before the lines move. Let's talk about a little NFL preseason here, man. Let's get it, guys. So let me pull up me, guys. I really did kind of create myself a little bit of a model here last night. That's how I spent my Friday night, creating a little model here, man. Let's see how the lines have moved, though. Give me one moment here, and let's talk about how the lines have moved. Minnesota, has that game started? Yep, this game started. This thing went up to 6.5. Crazy. All right, let's talk about Jacksonville versus Pittsburgh. That's the first game on the board. So that line was at 4.5. Looks like it's still 4.5. I'll be right back, YouTube Mobile. Give me one moment here, just updating the numbers. And we are Kansas City. Kansas City still 2.5. Green Bay is -3 and -7. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I am back. Okay. So let's talk about NFL and what game you guys want to talk about first, man. Somebody throw a game out there and we'll talk about it. What game you guys want to talk about? NFL preseason. I have some notes here. I have all my notes done, but we can talk about the Rams. All right, let's talk about the Rams here. Dallas, the Cowboys, in their first preseason game against the Rams here. It looks like this line opened up as Dallas as a 2.5 point road favorite. They are down to -1.5. Okay. So the notes that I have here, guys, is I have the starters are not playing. You're not going to see Stafford. You're not going to see Prescott. That's going to make that makes a lot of sense there. But you're also not going to see the backup for the Rams. You're not going to see Jimmy Garoppolo. So if you were going to see him, that was somebody I was going to be pretty confident in. But we're not going to see him either. Okay. Who we are going to see is for Dallas. We're going to see Joe Milton. Okay. Joe Milton, he was drafted just, I believe, a year ago, and he was with New England. Let's see how much we could really trust this guy, though. We're not going to do a full breakdown for every single team here, but I can help you guys out with a little bit here. With Dallas. Dallas has Joe Milton today. So the next thing I would do, guys, is to pull up Joe Milton's preseason stats. And I'm going to write down here how much can I really trust this guy. He pitched. He played last year for the Patriots in the preseason. He was 11 for 30. Pretty awful. Let's see. I'm going to write this down here. He was 11 for 30, 152 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, a 64.9 rating, quarterback rating. Okay, so not a good preseason there for Joe Milton. Not a guy that I really like a whole lot. I'm being told, my notes here, that after Dallas, I'm supposed to have Will Greer, but I don't think he's playing. Will Greer, the West Virginia quarterback, he came out in 2019. He's been up here with in the professional league for a while here. But yeah, my notes are telling me that he's not playing. So you're only going to see Joe Milton. I'm not going to trust that. For the Rams, you're not going to see Stafford. You're not going to see Garoppolo. You're going to see Stetson Bennett. You guys remember him from Georgia. Let's pull up what his preseason has looked like so far. A lot of these guys, these are the best college players, and they're up here, and they are backups. They are backups in the NFL. That's why I think NFL preseason is a little exciting, man. You still get the best college players in the world here in the big stage. All right, so in 2 preseasons with the Rams, Stetson Bennett has put up a 59.0 quarterback rating and a 57.5 QBR. That's pretty awful. So this is kind of what I do, guys. This is kind of what I look at. After Stetson Bennett, you're going to see Dresser Wynn. What the fuck is Dresser Wynn? Let's pull up Dresser Wynn real quick. Looks like he came up in 2023. Let's see what his preseason is like. So yes, he also has had 2 preseason starts, 2 preseason years here. He's given up. Guys, this is awful. I'm going to stop here because Wynn Dresser, Stetson Bennett, these are not quarterbacks that you can really trust. I'm going to mark those as red. Will Greer, guys, this is just full of, you're not going to see Garoppolo. You're not going to see Stafford. This is a game that I would easily stay away from. But if you wanted a little something here, I would say that Dallas and Mike McCarthy has shown us over his last 20 games he doesn't care about preseason, at least straight up 8-12. But against the number, he is 5-14. 5-14. That's the best I got for you, brother. That one is ugly. I am good. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. What's up, Wop? Wop Jones. All right, guys, that was me talking about the ugly Cowboys versus Rams game. That was ugly. But yeah, there's no quarterbacks there I could trust. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Who wants to go next? Let's stay with NFL. We got 6 games left, guys. A lot of games left. What games you guys want to talk about next? Yeah, the Browns came through for us. Guys, I told you guys, comment NFL, right? I said on the video, I said comment NFL and I'll make a video. I didn't get a chance to make a video yesterday, but I'm like, let me go give these guys my NFL play. So everybody that commented NFL, I gave you guys Browns. You're welcome. It was an outright winner. I got plus 320 on the straight up, plus 320. And then, of course, the plus 6 being the main play, okay? So, again, guys, on rapid fire and whatnot, I'm going to give you guys the side. If you guys want to sprinkle the money line, if you guys want to do it all on the money, go ahead, okay? In the Discord, I will give you exactly what to play. So, consider joining the Discord. Link is in bio. But, yeah, Browns was an outright winner, and the plus 6 was never in doubt, man. Double tap the screen, guys. Who wants to go next? What's your top pick based off research for NFL? Let's see. Is there a game here that's interesting to me, man? Let's see. Okay. So guys, so when I get on these streams, guys, I have all the information ready, and then we cook it up here, guys. We're cooking it up right here, right now. And this game does look interesting to me. This is Kansas City versus Arizona, the Chiefs versus the Cardinals. You are gonna see Patrick Mahomes. So for Kansas City, let's start with Kansas City. You're going to see Patrick Mahomes. You're going to see Gardner Minshew, who I like. You're going to see Bailey Zappi, who I like in terms of preseason, right? Maybe these are not starters, right? But, dude, you're going to take them against the Domino's employees every single day of the week, okay? So those are 3 solid quarterbacks there that you're going to see for Kansas City. But then at the tail end of this, hold up, let me do this puzzle. On the tail end of this, you're going to see Chris Oladokun for Kansas City. And that might wreck things a little bit here because Chris Oladokun for Kansas City. Let me pull up Kansas City. He is a player that came up in 2022, looks like. Yep, 2022. Okay. He's a seventh round draft pick out of South Dakota State. Let's see what his numbers have looked like so far. NFL preseason. Let's see how is this guy trustworthy, at least in the preseason here. Oladokun. Not bad. He's pitching. His quarterback rating over the last in 2023 was a 79.2. Before that, it was in his last year was 74.1. So pretty solid numbers there. Looks like the sample size is pretty decent. He threw at least 30 passes in both games, in both seasons. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 1 year, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. So not awful. I'm going to keep him as yellow. Somebody I'm just a little bit cautious about, okay? On the other side, you will see Kyler Murray today. Kyler Murray is going for Arizona. You're going to see Jacoby Brissett, okay? I love it. Then you're going to see Clayton Tune. Who the is Clayton Tune? Let's pull it up here, guys, real quick. For Arizona, gonna have Clayton Tune here. This is a 5th round draft pick out of Houston. Yes, I remember a little bit. So this guy is a round 5 draft pick in 2023 out of Houston. And what I really care about is how he has fared in the preseason. Let's pull up his numbers here. For the preseason, guys, and then we're going to make our final take on this game. If this guy's numbers are bad, I'm telling you, oof, it's pretty obvious. So he's played a lot in the preseason so far, and he's actually played pretty well. I was hoping he would play pretty bad, but let's see. In 2023, his quarterback rating in the preseason was a 73.6. In 2024, is an 85.5 quarterback rating. Okay, so not bad. But look, you got Kansas City here. You got Kansas City. This line is moving in favor of Kansas City. You're going to see Patrick Mahomes. So that can assure you some points there in the first drive or two maybe. Starters want to get in and out. They really want to score on their touchdown and get out of there. Okay, and then after that, guys, let me know if you guys have any information about how long these players are going to go or if they're not going at all. So let me know so we can update the information together. But what I have is that Mahomes is playing. Of course, you're only going to see him for a drive or two maybe. You're going to see Minshew after that. You're going to see Zappy after that. And then this four-string quarterback, I can kind of trust him okay. I think it's a wash, okay? I think it's a wash because Arizona has a quarterback on the back end that I don't trust either. For the coaching matchup between the coaches, Andy Reid has a pretty balanced record here in the preseason. In his last 20 games, he's 9-11 straight up against the number 10 and 9. So not there's no like coaching advantage or anything. I think Kansas City looks decent there. I think you have a decent matchup there with Kansas City. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. The preseason so far, I've been eating on dogs, man. I've been eating on dogs. Let me know if you guys want to talk about any dogs today. I'm not loving the two we already talked about, but of the two, Kansas City as a road favorite there makes a little bit more sense. Any MLB season? We just got done talking about MLB, but we're gonna go back to it, guys. It'll be last call shortly, guys. Last call. Talk some dogs. We can talk about some dogs. So far, the dogs have been hitting. Let's look at the biggest dog of the day. Biggest dog of the day is San Francisco. This dog was not a dog at the beginning. He opened up. San Francisco opened up as a 1.5 point favorite. They are up. They are down to +7. That's crazy. This thing has moved 8.5 points. So my research is telling me that for Denver, guys, let's start on the Denver side. You're gonna see Bo Nix, the rookie. Well, he was a rookie last year. You're gonna see Bo Nix there, the first round draft pick in 2024. You're also gonna see Jarrett Schmidt. Who the is Jarrett Schmidt? Let's pull it up here, or Stidham. I think it was Stidham, not Schmidt. So let's pull up the numbers here for said fella here for Denver, okay? Because Bo Nix is not going to be in the game very long. Brock Purdy, I think I had that he was not going to play because he's coming off a. I don't think he was ready. Let me pull up what my notes were about Purdy. Maybe I have it wrong. Maybe Bo Nix is out too. Give me one moment here, guys. 2 seconds. I do have let me get the numbers here. Let me get the numbers, guys. Who are we gonna see in the preseason? This is really really important here. When I'm looking at Denver, here we go. Denver versus So we are expected to see Bo Nix in the preseason opener against the 49ers. We are supposed to see Brock Purdy as well. Okay, so initially Kyle Shanahan said that we weren't going to see the starters, but later he came back and said that Purdy will start the game against the Broncos today. Okay, guys, let me know if I'm missing anything here. But okay, so let's start with the Denver side. We're going to see Bo Nix. After Bo Nix, we're going to see Jarrett Stidham. Let's talk about who this guy is here. Jarrett Stidham. He is the Auburn product from 2019. So he's not a new guy. He's been around. So because he's been around, let's talk about how his preseason has gone so far, or in past years. Let's see. Is this a guy we can really trust? These are his passing stats. Passing stats here for Jarrett Stidham. Yes, he's been around several times here. Guys, this guy had an awful preseason last year. He threw a lot of passes, and they weren't on target. They weren't for touchdowns. They were for the other team. Because his quarterback rating was poor last year. It was a 38.5. Terrible preseason for the Denver second string quarterback. The year before that was a little better, 76%, 76.8 quarterback rating. But yeah, definitely not a guy that I really trust here. Before that, it was an 83. Maybe he's okay. Maybe he's just had a terrible preseason last year. Okay, I'm gonna color him yellow. Okay. Let's see who else is on here, guys. We're gonna see Sam Ellinger. I've definitely seen that name before. Sam Ellinger here is going for the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are right here in the AFC West. We're gonna see Sam Ellinger. This is the guy out of Texas, but he came up in 2021. Let's see what his preseason has been like so far real quick, guys. And then this way we know how to, what color to give these guys, man. What color code. Guys, we're going to get back to MLB. Give me one moment here. Let's finish up with NFL, man. This is good information here. Because Sam Ellinger, his preseason has actually been pretty decent, pretty good. Last one wasn't so great, but the ones before that were all really good. He quarterbacked a 147.8 quarterback rating. It only goes up to 153. This guy had a 147 in 2022. In 2023, he had an 88.4. And last year, a 67.1. So this one, I'm going to say this one looks a little bit better here. But we'll keep it yellow. We're supposed to see, are we seeing Brady Cook? Is he on the Broncos? Brady Cook is on the New York Jets. Okay, so yeah, we're good. Brady Cook is on the New York Jets. Okay, guys, so that is what we have for Denver. Let's talk about Brock Purdy, okay? So San Francisco, we're going to see Brock Purdy here. I like that. We're going to see Mac Jones. I like that. But who the hell are these other guys? We're seeing seventh round draft pick. Curtis Rook. Curtis Rook is going to be quarterbacking here. Again, guys, these backups are going to get probably the second half. They're going to get the majority of the game here for San Francisco. Actually, we're not going to see him because he's injured. So I'm going to paint him red here, okay? But we will see, it looks like we will see Carter Bradley. This is a rookie as well. This is an undrafted rookie, guys. So that's bad news there. This is the guy from South Alabama. He's from USA. So didn't play in a big conference either. And this is his first year. So this is bad all around. For the San Francisco on the back end of stuff. And then to make it, to top it off even worse, San Francisco. To finish the game, you're going to have Tanner McCordickay. This is the guy out of Wisconsin from 2024. So it looks like he's had one preseason before. Let's look up his numbers real quick. Not looking good on the back end of this stuff, man. Yesterday, guys, we had Tyler Huntley. We've seen him as a starter in this league for the Ravens. I think we've seen him on the Browns. We took him on the Browns yesterday, guys. And that's what made that call so easier than other plays, man, because you had Tyler Huntley, you had Shedeur Sanders, who played really well, by the way. We had Shedeur Sanders making in a crowded quarterback room. He had to show up, and he definitely did yesterday. So I'm not able to pull up any stats here for Tanner McCordickay. But yeah, he has 1 year of experience. 2024. Where did he play? He played in Wisconsin. 2024. I don't have any information for his preseason. Where can I see this info? I am sharing my screen on YouTube. Link is in bio. So, hey guys, I can't trust any of this stuff, man. This is bad. Yeah, you have starters, right? You have starters, Bo Nix. You have starters Brock Purdy, and I do like Mac Jones, right? I would lean Mac Jones a little bit more. But on the back end of this, you're going to see for San Francisco, you're going to be in the hands of Tanner McCordickay, Carter Bradley, not quarterbacks that I trust. It's not like it's any better for Denver, though. For Denver, you're going to see Sam Ehlinger. At least he's been in the system longer, right? You're going to see Jarrett Stidham. This is a big spread, and I would say probably the +7 sounds a little juicier. And if I'm looking at the coaching edge here, guys, out of all the quarterbacks, out of all the head coaches today, Kyle Shanahan for the San Francisco 49ers has shown us that he cares about preseason. He has the best record in the preseason. In the last 20 games, he has a 15-5 record in the preseason, 13-7 against the number. They got a couple more quarterbacks that I trust with Mac Jones and Brock Purdy. Compared to just Bo Nix for Denver. I'm going to say San Francisco to cover the number sounds a little bit better. That's the better side of the two. This is so ugly, bro. I might not include it. The Discord link doesn't work. Bro, I don't know why people say that. I already switched from Linktree to whatever this one called, Beacon. Send me a DM, send me a message, and I'll get you the link for that, brother. Sorry if it doesn't work, man. All right, guys. I think that's enough NFL preseason. Anybody want to talk about MLB or any game you guys want to talk about? At this point, last call. Last call. Let me know what games you guys want to talk about. Let me pull up the YouTube stream again, guys. Give me a moment here. Rapid Fire will be posted later today. I have to get off of here to record it. I have to update all my numbers, and it will be recorded. Double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Last call. Live on YouTube, YouTube Mobile, Twitter. Econ says, what do you think about the Cubs? Let's pull it up here. The Cubs versus St. Louis. Colin Ray versus Andre Palante. There aren't many edges here. With the quarterbacks, okay? The quarterbacks. Oh my God. You guys got me shifting between NFL and MLB. There aren't a lot of pitching edges here, that's for sure. Both of these guys are very, very identical. Both of these batting matchup, both of the batting lineups are pretty identical currently right now. But what you do have an edge is with Chicago after a loss. You got Chicago after an embarrassing loss. You got Chicago seeing righties a little bit better than St. Louis is seeing righties. I think the right side to be on is the Chicago Cubs, brother. That's the side I would prefer to be on. Keep a little bit of eye on this one because it is the second most public play. If this thing really dips down to like -110, -105, I would be off of it. Okay, I'm giving you guys the secret right now. That's how I determine when a game is a stay away. If this thing drops to -105, -110, no thank you, no thank you. Not with it being as public as it is. If this thing stays at -115 or climbs up to -120, I think it's a good play, man. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, the link is in bio. That's where I give you one of my top plays for free. One of my top plays drops in the Discord for free every single day. If I make a video for it on TikTok, I know I haven't made one in a while, but if I make a play on TikTok for my free play, just know it's a special free play. And then from there, guys, if you guys want to subscribe, it's $20. $20, you get access to the whole Discord, including sweeps like yesterday. Yesterday's 4-0 clean sweep was good. We're coming back for more today, man. Econ says, hold up, man. Rob says, Brewers, question mark. I'm looking at Milwaukee against the New York Mets here, man. This one was ugly. You got pitchers here that haven't been around a whole lot. Frankie Montas, not a pitcher that has been around a whole lot. And he's been getting hit pretty hard. So I don't trust him. I don't trust Tobias Myers. This is his first game back. He got sent down to the minor league for one game. He got clapped in that game. He gave up 6 runs in 1 inning. The starts that we have seen him in Major League Baseball have been pretty bad. I don't trust. I think the pitching matchup is a wash because they both suck. But if I had to pick, I would pick the hotter lineup which is Milwaukee. Milwaukee, definitely the hotter lineup here. They are showing a little bit of signs of coming back down to earth a little bit, but If I had to pick here, I think Milwaukee is the better side of the two. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. This is last call. Last call, guys. Last call. You're welcome, Rob. Salute. Discord link is in bio. If it doesn't work, send me a message, guys. I will always send you the link for that. No worries. My favorite, one of my top plays for the day will drop in the Discord. Link is in bio. Let's see. Who else, guys? Who else? User is double tapping. User, I don't see anything for you, but if you have something, let me know. The GOAT. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I'm out here working every single day, man. It don't matter. I'm showing up to work every single day. Guys, let's check some more boxes real quick. So we talked about who has the pitching edge in each of these games, and there really is 2 games where I would say there's a pitching edge. Kansas City, Noah Cameron. I think there's a pitching edge there. And Lucas Giolito, not that he's great, but Michael King is coming off an injury on his throwing arm, his shoulder. This guy got one good shoulder. He made 1 rehab start, and now he has to come up to Major League Baseball without more rehab starts. That is a tough spot there for Michael King in San Diego. Okay. Let's so we don't do this segment a whole lot, but let's do it today, guys. Let's talk about who has the advantage today in terms of from the pitching perspective. If they hit lefties or righties better. So now we're talking about left-handed hitters and right-handed hitters, okay? Listen up, guys. This is going to help you with your props. Whatever props you guys want. Talk some Royals. I got you. Comrade, give me one moment. I got you, brother. Hey, Manuel. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a great day today. Let's get it, guys. Let's talk about from the pitching perspective, which pitchers are better or worse against left-handed and right-handed hitters, okay? So I'm looking, guys. I'm looking for disadvantages here. Pay attention because Nick Martinez for Cincinnati, we know Nick Martinez is pretty average, right? But he's better against lefties, okay? So the next question would be, does Pittsburgh have lefties in the lineup? They only have 2. They only have 2 lefties in the lineup. So this is not a strength for Nick Martinez. So hold up. So he's worse against righties, but he's bad overall too. He's better against lefties. Hold up. Let me think about this, guys. So he's better against lefties. He's worse against righties, but his numbers overall are bad anyways. So that would tell me his strength is lefties. Pittsburgh only has 2 lefties in the lineup. So I usually talk about this from the weakness perspective, but I'm trying to see it from the other angle real quick. 2 lefties. I thought somebody threw something. 2 lefties in the lineup for Pittsburgh. This is going to be an advantage. This is going to be an advantage for Pittsburgh because Nick Martinez is worse against righties, and this lineup is loaded with righties, right? This is going to be an edge here for Cincinnati, okay? Or sorry, for Pittsburgh, excuse me. Moving on, guys. Moving on. This team, this player, this pitcher also has a weakness. Colin Ray for the Cubs, guys. I've been telling you all this good stuff about Colin Ray. What I forgot to tell you, what I haven't told you yet, is that he is worse against lefties and better against righties. Let me see if St. Louis has more of one or the other. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 righties in the lineup, so not enough to call it an advantage or a disadvantage. Okay. Moving on here, guys, to Arizona. Eduardo Rodriguez, awful numbers against lefties. Awful number against lefties. Does Colorado have lefties in the lineup? They have all righties in the lineup. So all righties. And Eduardo Rodriguez is better against righties. So that would be an advantage for Arizona. All righties. Literally, everybody's a righty in Colorado's lineup. Arizona's weakness. Eduardo Rodriguez's weakness is lefties. So that's an advantage there for Arizona. Okay. Bear with me, guys. One more. Actually, that might be it. Yep, that's it, guys. Let me know, guys, if you guys need any of that repeated. I got you. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube and give me the thumbs up as well. Conrad said, yo, talk about the Royals. I got you, man. Kansas City versus Minnesota. We talked about how Noah Cameron, you definitely have an advantage here with Noah Cameron pitching-wise. The rookie's been really good this year. Bailey Ober hasn't been good, and this guy, Bailey Ober, only has one good hip. His other hip is not good. This is his second game back from the IL. He pitched 1 run in 9 innings in rehab, so he didn't pitch a whole lot of rehab. His numbers overall are pretty bad, and he was injured a game or two ago. I would say Kansas City has the edge here. Kansas City is the side I would rather be on, especially after yesterday's butt whooping. BZ says Jesus Luzardo strikeouts. I got you, brother. Let's talk about Jesus Luzardo here. Is this a pitcher I can expect to go the distance here a little bit? Yeah, I think his road numbers look pretty good. He's not pitching as well as he was before, but his road numbers still look pretty good. In terms of strikeouts, though, is Texas a team that's striking out a whole lot? They're kind of average. They are walking a whole lot, though. They are walking a bit, so that's showing plate discipline. Texas is not doing a whole lot of things good but at the plate, but the one thing they are doing is drawing walks, okay? So that tells me they're plate discipline. They're not striking out a whole ton. And you have DeGrom on the other side who could put Jesus Luzardo on a shorter leash. If you're on Jesus Luzardo to get his strikeouts, I don't love it, man. I don't love it, but I'm not going to talk you off of it either. Let's go, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Texas money line. Texas to win. Let's talk about Texas versus Philadelphia. Which side do I like here? I'm going to keep an eye on this one, but for now, I'm going to fade DeGrom. Because he's elite. We all know he's elite, but his actual numbers, his recent numbers are not showing it. Philadelphia has the better lineup. I would lean Philadelphia right now. I just think that's where the value is at. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, that's where one of my top plays drops for free every single day. Thank you guys for watching me today, guys. Again, if you have any follow-up questions or if I missed any of your questions, go to any of my recent videos and you drop your plays, drop your game, and I will respond to you really quickly, too, on the comments. I have to. I am a content creator. So that's what content creators do. Drop it as a comment, and I'll respond to you. If you send me a DM, I can't promise I'll respond because I have to leave DMs open for members. Lucas Giolito to get his strikeouts. I think he has a long leash with Michael King on the other side. Strikeouts for San Diego is not striking out, and they're one of the best teams at the plate in terms of plate discipline. I like Boston, the Boston side. But I don't know if I like Lucas Giolito strikeouts, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Drop your questions as a comment on any of my recent videos. I will respond. One of my top plays will drop in the Discord today. Link is in bio. It could be NFL. It could be MLB. I'll let you guys vote. And then if you want to join the Discord, link is in bio. $20. $20, you get access to the premium side. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. YouTube Mobile, thanks for sticking around with me today. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a